This is an RS3M V5 standard. It's pretty good. This is an RS3M V5 ball core UV. It's also really good. This is a YS3M BC with a vapor polish. So what's the difference between these in terms of their coating? Well, this is an RS3M V5 standard, so it has matte coating, matte finish, so it's kind of slippery and textured. This UV coating is very shiny and it's also kind of sticky, especially in comps when your hands start to sweat. This vapor polish is like this, like the UV coating, except it doesn't feel as sticky and it also doesn't chip. So you might be able to see where I'm going with this. Actually, well, you probably don't. But the way I made this, I took a normal YS3M that was matte and I vapor polished it using acetone. Following this tutorial right here. It's an okay video, so check it out, I guess. And I will show you how I did it in this video as I make an RS3M V5 ball core with vapor polish. So let's just get started. The first thing I'm gonna do is vapor polish the standard cube first. The second thing I'm gonna do is take apart all of these pieces, like specifically the caps, and swap them with the UV coated ones. So the ball core cube with the corner core magnets will have a vapor coating or vapor polish on it. And hopefully it'll be a good cube. So let's just do that right now. Alright, so this is what the setup looks like. We have a glass container with paper towels taped with paper tape to the edges on two sides. We have the cube, which I've also taped up except for two sides. So in the tutorial video I watched, they did 4 sides at once and then 2 sides. I'm going to be doing 2 sides, then 2 sides, then 2 sides, because then I'll have a bit more control over the level of polish that it gets, and also then I don't have to use as much paper towel and acetone because I'm kind of running low on acetone. So yeah, we're going to just take acetone that's in here. It just looks like water, but it's definitely not water. And we're going to put it on these paper towels. So we'll just do it real fast. So I've applied acetone to this, so now let's put it over. And now we just wait. Okay, this is editor me. I was watching this, or I was editing this video and I realized that's a little bit vague on how much acetone I put. So to give an idea of like exact measurements, is maybe like 2 to 3 tablespoons or something until the paper towel was completely soaked. Like not super soaked, I didn't want loose acetone spilling over anywhere, but it was like, yeah, it was like the entire paper towel was wet. And then I put the cover over the cube. You're watching like the time-lapse footage of it right now for about 10 minutes, like 9 or 10 minutes, and then I checked on it again. So yeah, that's just what this is right now. Alright, so it's been about 9 minutes, so let's see what it is like now. Ooh. It's definitely shinier. Okay, so we're gonna let this harden now, because if I touch it right now, it's gonna be not good, because the plastic is kind of soft. So we'll just set this down and let it dry. Alright, so I've now vapor polished it, and you can tell. Well, maybe you can't. Let me get another cube to compare. So there's like the same cube but not vapor polished. You can definitely tell there's a difference in how it shines. Yeah, this is definitely shiny now. And it feels very nice. Like just the outer texture. It feels like halfway in between the matte and the UV coating. Oh, it feels close to the UV coating than matte, but like it's not as shiny as the UV coating is, and it also has a sort of different texture to it. Or maybe that's just because the cubes are different. So now we're gonna take the caps on these and swap them with the ones on this cube. So then we get the vapor polished with the ball core. So yeah, let's just do that. Hey guys, it's editor me again, and the reason why I'm back again is because I thought it'd be boring if it's just a time lapse without any other audio or whatever. So now I'm here, and I just want to talk about something that happened when I was trying to like take apart all the pieces. So originally, like, I was taking apart all of the edges, all the corners on both cubes, and then I realized later on that when I was trying to take apart the edges on the UV coated RS3M V5, there's like some sort of glue, or like the UV coating acts as some sort of like binding on the caps of the edge pieces. So when I tried to pull them apart, well, I couldn't because they were like glued together. So then I just was like, oh wait, I don't even need to switch the caps. I can just use the edges of the standard RS3M V5 with the corners of the ball core RS3M V5 with the swapped caps. So that sounds if that sounds a little bit confusing, it is. So I had to figure out some of that stuff. Okay, I've had to do so many takes for this, but it's the core of the ball core RS3M V5 with the corner stalks of the ball core RS3M V5 that have the corner caps of the standard RS3M V5 but vapor polished with the edges of the vapor polished standard RS3M V5. So I'll put like pictures on the screen that show this, maybe that'll help a bit, but yeah, that's basically what this cube is. Alright, so it's actually been like a few weeks since I recorded the last thingy. That's because I was sick, and then also I had a lot of stuff to do at school, so I was kind of busy. But now, during that time, I like set this up, but then it like got kind of bad, so I had to reset it up again, which is what I'm going to do right now. I also scraped off the logo here because I thought it'd look cooler, and I just used an eraser for that. But anyway, we're going to now set up the vapor polished RS3M V5 with Angstrom, XMT10, and silk. This is like the setup I always do for this cube. So yeah, let's just do it. First, we take out an edge. Then we take our gravitas. I just stuck my finger into it because I'm stupid. Or we're gonna take some gravitas. And we're gonna put it on the edge, just on the tracks. Right there. Actually, we're gonna take a corner out too. We're gonna put gravitas on this part here, on the other side there. Come on, focus, bro. So we're gonna put gravitas on both sides there. And then also on one more. Then we'll also take the edge and put it back on this part. And on this side. And then also just a little bit just on the edge itself. Alright, so let's put these pieces back in the cube. Nice. And then let's just break that in. Alright, so I just went to lunch actually just now, so I had to stop recording this right in the middle of me lubricating the cube. But now I'm back, so let's add the next lubricants. So we're going to put silk now, and then we'll put XMT10. So first for silk, we're going to again take out an edge and take out the corner. We're going to put silk on this contact point right here, both sides, and also on this one. Okay, and then we're also going to put silk on the same places as earlier, on this part of the edge, and also on the actual edge. Alright, now let's break it in. Alright, last but not least, we'll put XMT10. So XMT10 again on the same contact points as before. This part of the corner, both sides, and then one other place. That point of the edge and the other side, and also on the piece itself. Let's put that in. Alright, break it in. Alright, so that's basically it. That's the extent of the mod and also the setup. Yeah, vapor polished RS3M V5. One thing I did notice actually, since it's the standard that I modded into and like moved pieces around and stuff, like the magnets that are in the standard RS3M V5's edge pieces and corner pieces are slightly stronger than that on the normal RS3M V5. And I think that's because normally they don't have like the corner core magnets. So yeah, the magnets on this cube, the modded standard RS3M V5, actually are stronger than the one on the ball core RS3M V5, which is kind of nice. I like the stronger magnet feel. So I think both of these cubes are my main right now. I still don't know which one I'm going to use, the modded one or the standard one. Or not standard one, the modded one or the ball core one. But I'll definitely test both of these out some more. And yeah, that's the video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.